Richard is here. And Betty. Okay. So with exception of Millie. Lynn, you want to read the minutes from the last meeting first?
Housing Authority meeting of May 8th, 2019. Members present: Millie Galliano, Rena Richard, Judy McGee, Richard Kennedy, and Linda Jones. Absent none. Meeting came to order at 6 p.m. on May 2nd. May 2nd. I'm looking at 2019. May 8th, 2019. Judith McGee read aloud the minutes of the April 2019 meeting. Approval of the minutes of April meeting. Rena Richard made a motion to accept the minutes of the April 2019 meeting as corrected. Linda Jones seconded the motion. The board voted all in favor. Motion passed. Approval of accounts payable. Linda Jones made a motion to accept the accounts payable report as presented. Richard Kennedy seconded the motion. The board voted all in favor. Motion passed. Business meeting. Judith McGee and Rena Richard will be attending Mass Narrow Conference Monday, May 20th. Tenant selection training is to be continued for June 14th at the Webster Housing Authority.
Tenant training?
Yeah, the tenant selection.
Tenant selection, yeah. That was for you, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Housing Correction Community Service Program has responded to our request for grounds cleanup, and they will try to schedule us in for May or June. No vacancies at this time. No resident concerns. Linda Jones made a motion to close the meeting at 6:20. Richard Kennedy seconded the motion. All in favor? Motion passed. Next board meeting scheduled for June 12, 2019. Respectfully submitted by Betty Roach.
Are there any corrections?
The 10th, but
Well, I
that was
understand
after.
that.
That was after.
We'll explain that. Okay, could motion to accept?
I make,
Richard?
Which
I
one?
make a motion to accept.
Mr. Kennedy make the motion.
We accept the minutes read.
Did you
Well,
second?
almost read.
Almost.
Okay, so, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, let's go on to the accounts payable, which is, where is the accounts payable?
It's behind.
One behind this? Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
Those are all the checks, oh, these are all the checks that we didn't sign, but, oh gosh, National Grid.
And you think that's
I
that?
think it's 7.
Because of the
That's
7 months, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, were there any questions on the financial report? Could I have a motion to accept?
I make a motion we accept the accounts payable.
Do I have a second?
motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Accounts payable. This is Dan's report, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that we need to be alerted to?
Changed, no. He didn't say he made any changes to anything.
You didn't, nothing major?
No, we just went over that. He was in today for about an hour.
Okay.
That was it.
If there are no questions on that, we'll just file it.
Okay.
We already signed the bills. I'll explain, we asked for the meeting to be moved to tonight because Judy and I both have a conflict on Wednesday night. And so rather than cancel the meeting entirely, we thought we could ask to move it to tonight. So,
So we thank you for.
and
Yeah,
appreciate you
welcome.
doing that.
We're accommodating people here.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you have?
Just that I got a bill for $3,260 from Michael Carter, and they're the ones that did the field survey, I guess, for over there. So when she sent it to me, I'm like, I didn't even know who they were, we never contracted them or anything. So she said that it was from DHCD, so she sent me the bill. So I talked to Dan about it today, and he just wants me to send it into DHCD so they can approve it, we'll pay it,
Okay.
but they'll approve it and then reimburse us. But
Okay.
I was
Who
thinking
hired them?
DHCD, but they never said anything to us that they were. So you know how we've been getting all the threads and everything?
Yeah.
I just kind of like assumed, because their last name was Carter, that, remember we had the property surveyed a couple of years ago?
Yeah. He's
What was
passed
his
on,
name?
hasn't
He
he?
did.
Was it
The name of
Ed
the company, Blackstone Valley Mapping.
Okay.
Okay, and his last name was Carter, but he passed away, he had brain tumor. So I thought maybe it might be his son,
Could be.
but it's not.
What
It's
is
a totally, so when she called and, when she sent me the email and I saw the name, so I was thinking it had to be the son. But when I talked to her, she said, no, it's a total different company, they're not related at all, and that DACD had contracted them.
Okay.
So that's that, so we're gonna, tenant selection training is this Friday, so I'll be there. And then July 15th, we have the agreed upon procedure audit.
Have the what?
Agreed
Agreed
upon
upon.
procedures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll be July 15th.
Yeah.
And then I just got down there, I haven't heard anything else from Anthony Guba, so
Okay.
everything that is in
Yeah.
there is out of date.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
this thing from Anthony Guba, we went to Mass Narrow, okay?
Yeah.
The meeting was probably one of the better ones we've been to. And I think probably to me, one of the most valuable sessions was one that was put on by two reps. And they made, two of the, they made the point that, you gotta lobby your senator and your representative and all that stuff. But one of them said something that just stuck with me, and that was that instead of just lobbying the Boston Hill and Capitol Hill, you ought to be lobbying Main Street. And I thought,
A what?
lobbying Main Street,
Our town.
the town, okay?
Lobbying for what, for more
What?
money for the
No,
town?
no, just for information. So the next day, I contacted the town manager, and I went in and talked to him about what's going on here and what this whole parking thing that's going to be happening, and to alert him to the fact that we are probably going to have to work to try and find some place, at least be discussing what we're going to do with the cars when they start tearing up the hill. And while I was there, he indicated to me that there was a meeting that was going to take place on Thursday with the code enforcement people and with the crime people. So I said to him, am I free to go? He says, yeah, well, it's a public meeting, so at the meeting, not really a public meeting, but it's a meeting, it's not
Yeah.
private. So I went, and this man, this Anthony Google, was a prime guy. He obviously knows what he's doing. He was very open about the things that they're talking about doing. In fact, he gave me some preliminary, and I didn't copy these, but he gave me some preliminary things that they're looking at doing, what they're going to put on the property, and
Is the same thing that we've gotten to emails?
and then he also indicated to me that they are, and you might want to take a look at this, because what he's talking about is that he's also has been in touch with the Mass Highway that's going to be doing the TIP project out here. So he's saying, well, this is what's going to happen to the sidewalk. They're going to take some of this land away, particularly out on the corner over there, and round it out.
They
and
move
then-
this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and then what they're talking about, and then they were talking about 3 entries, and he has requested 2, and these are the tanks, and this is for self-service store, car wash in the back, and this is the portion of the land that we're really concerned about, okay?
Yeah.
This portion here. He did say to me that they were going to start doing some borings, and this is what we got, this is what you got
Yeah.
from him, that indicated that they're gonna do a ledge excavation area because they wanted to figure out what kind of rock they had there, whether it was a shaly kind of rock or whether it's solid granite, because that would change the
Nature of the.
nature of the work. But if you notice here, you know, he's really talking about doing a test pit on our property, because this is really our property.
Yeah.
And so, just, I was really trying to open up an avenue of communication between Prime and what they're planning to do, and we have nothing to do with this. This is all DHCD work. But the fact is, we really need to know, okay? And so, I just went in for,
So DHCD works out, they don't let me know.
I know that,
until the
and I
very
know
end.
that, and that
Yeah,
is,
and I
that's,
think it's like,
that's a problem.
yeah, it depends, like, nothing is definite, but.
I understand, and
And that's
he,
probably
he-
why they don't wanna say
he
anything.
did
until they know
indicate-
for sure.
that it was not, there was nothing concrete
Yeah.
here, that is still up in the air, but this is at least, they're talking to the parties and they're talking to the state, and so,
Anything
We
will
know.
look better, because to be honest, this whole area does not look good.
no, no.
No,
And the thing is, so they're really talking
So
about,
anything is gonna look better.
so, I just want you to understand that I just poked my nose into the whole thing, and I did it more to just understand what was going on, and to try and stay ahead of the situation.
Lily and I were gonna go to this, but then Patrick was like, there's no need to go to it, because it's.
I invited
Right,
myself.
No,
That's all right, that's all right.
he was just
Glad
kinda
you
like,
did.
there's really no need to go to it right now. When it gets to be something that it's really more definitive or whatever,
Well-
then, you know, it would be worth our while to go.
The other issue that, and I know that, you know, theoretically, we really don't have to provide parking, okay?
Mhm.
But I think we have to be sensitive to the fact that we have 27 or 8 cars here, that something's gonna have to be done with them. And my point to talking to the town manager was to say, you know, I understand that the town doesn't own this property, it's a DHCD property, but it's an Upton issue, okay? These people live in the town of Upton, and we're going to have to be thinking ahead as to what we're going to do. Now, how they decide to handle that, I don't know, but I just wanted them to be aware that, you know, this is a potential issue. And now, the thing is, they may very well do this whole Prime thing before the state gets to do the driveway, gets to do the road.
Right.
So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Interesting.
So, I walked down Main Street, and as a result, I ended up scheduling a CPC meeting with the Board of Selectmen last week, so we got to know, as a result. Okay? So I've got, the Mass Narrow, did you have any comments about Narrow?
No, it was, you like, one of the better,
Yeah.
I talked to Dan about it today, I wondered if it was one of the better ones, because DHCD did not go. And there really wasn't too many people from DHCD. He said.
Well, Linda,
Lisa didn't go.
who,
Lisa Taylor did not go. Laura Taylor, Dean said that.
Laura
Not
was
Dean.
there.
Dan said that
Amy
Laura was
Stitley
there.
was there.
Yeah. Not a whole lot, he said.
Karen Ollis was there.
She's well,
So,
Karen is our attorney, she's a regional attorney.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
there, yeah.
but
He
You're
said
right,
that
but it
really
was-
was not
it was-
many, yeah.
it was
many
not,
attended this year.
they were not very complimentary about chance, okay? I mean, that whole situation has caused a little bit of rift, and that may be part of the reason why not too many people, not too many DHCD people went. But, yeah, I thought it was very interesting.
The attendance was just the same as last year.
Yeah,
It's just as crowded.
yeah.
I was just surprised to hear that there wasn't too many people from DHCD there, because usually they have that big room where they're all in there, and if you have any questions or concerns or, anything, you can sit down and try to.
Well, they did say there was a
understand
resource center, we didn't go
something.
in
And that's
this
the
time.
resource from, yeah.
We did not go in this time.
No.
Dan said it was how many, anybody?
And the,
He went from one to.
okay, do we get mileage, I guess?
Oh, you should.
Yeah, it's about 160 miles. It was 80 miles each way. We left at, what, 6:30 in the morning? And we were home by, we stopped to eat for dinner at night. It was interesting.
It's good to go sometimes just to see the different people and stuff that are there.
Well, the president was finishing his term, and Dawn Brown was there. I met her, saw her again. But anyway,
And I saw the pictures sometimes. So that's pretty much that. Anything important, I'll just get in touch with you over the summer.
okay. Now, what do you want to do over the summer? Is there any reason for us to meet over the summer unless something comes up? Well, I think if
Something
if
important
some
comes
issues
up,
comes
then I
up,
would
that we need
definitely,
to,
right,
we really
yeah.
need to.
And if
think
I
about
get
it.
anything from them about over there, I'll
Just make sure you send it.
I'll send everything
Okay.
to everybody. Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. So unless I hear
think we should be
anything,
good. Yeah.
Any resident concerns? I guess not.
Nope.
Nobody's here. Do we have to show up this thing on the 22nd?
I don't think so.
No.
It'd be nice if you want to, yes,
I think I may.
yeah, it might be nice. Show.
It's going up, which is time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Go
great.
out and welcome everyone else.
Mhm.
Okay.
Interesting.
11 a.m. Okay. Who is representing us?
The same one, Elaine was on.
All in it on, okay. Okay. So if anybody else wants to, I'll be happy to.
No?
No?
I don't know if we'll be back in town then.
I still go back to my old original thought was, we ought to just hire a gardener to just plant.
That would be a good idea. That's what I think, yes, perennials.
Take all of our
Yeah.
problems
Mhm.
out of there.
Mhm. Was it you that was saying that the other day? I know.
Yeah, but the
I
thing is,
think it would be expensive. It would be
landscaping is
expensive.
so
It would
expensive.
be very expensive to do. I mean, it would be nice, because then you wouldn't have to worry about it during the year. I'm like, you
Yeah,
know, the deer
back-
come along
back
and chew
there.
a lot of
Yeah,
rubber
that
this
was
year.
true. It really was.
That's,
What does?
it's, there's nothing there back. The second,
In the backyard?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
because you get no sun back though,
No,
either, do
you
you?
don't.
No, but they're plants,
And
bushes.
patients love it back there.
There are things that
Things
Do
that we
well
don't-
in
we
shade.
just, money-wise, we don't have the money to go ahead and hire somebody to.
It's too
I
bad.
forget how much that was when, what's his name, Greg Trussell did all that.
Mm.
And he didn't do a whole lot out there.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Well, we just need to.
I think we should wait anyways, to
Yeah.
see what's gonna be done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We don't do much.
Well, the thing is,
digging and stuff.
if they're gonna fix that ramp up there, that's gonna make, that's major.
Yeah,
I mean, that's gonna be major disruption at the top of those stairs.
Yeah, they have to go back some 6 feet. Have a
So
slope that's
until,
probably 40 feet long.
well,
If you think of the number of steps and the inch in the rise, and
either
Yeah.
level this
What's the-
place
it's the-
and stop
the
from
slope?
scratch,
Yeah.
level this, horrifying look on your face, level it,
park,
or
park the cars underneath it.
find another piece of property and build something new on
Single
it.
story.
well, you know what, this,
These are way too small, they're way too small for two people to live in it.
I
And that's the
understand.
complaint, you know,
I
I
understand.
mean, they're just
Yeah.
dated, but.
Okay. Is there anything else that anyone wants to contribute here?
What is that?
This is, she's
I
looking
made
at
that
this.
for everybody. You sure you don't have it?
Check again, maybe my blonde is showing through again.
You sure?
It was way in the back. It was right after that, right after that.
There you go. No,
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 keep
that's
going.
not it.
Huh, do you have two? Richard, do you have two?
I don't have it.
Okay, take mine, because if I don't
Well,
have it,
I think I
have
have two.
Oh, okay, that's why, okay, that's why. There you go.
I just wanted to check it.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. Is there anything else? All right, then we'll see you in September unless we have a major crisis or something that needs to be addressed. So,
Now, do we all have one of these?
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, all right.
All right, now how is Millie?
She's recovered.